Howdy folks! The Radio Ranch is a cowboy cowgirl clubhouse where kids can come to get away from the city, learn about roping and riding. Every Thursday at 11:30 a.m., yours truly, Rawhide Foxtrot, with the help of my partners Rocket Ramjet and trusty Junior Thunder Riders, must put on a live radio program or risk losing the ranch forever. Golly, looks like it's that time again. Start intro. Howdy everyone, it's Radio Ranch. I'm your host, Rawhide Foxtrot, and we have Junior Thunder Riders from Miss Jurkevics' class today to tell you the news from the second grade. Let's go meet them right now. So, sitting next to me is
Cowboy James.
And Cowboy James, tell everyone out there what your horse's name is.
Rocket Jet.
All right, and sitting next to Cowboy James is
Big Boss.
And Cowboy Big Boss, what is your horse's name?
Little Boss.
All right. And so we got a lot to bring you. We're going to head right into our news stories with Cowboy James.
In March, we went on a field trip to the Museum of American Indian. We learned a lot about Native Americans. We took the metro. We walked a long way to get there and home. We ate our lunch in the museum cafeteria. We had fun in the main lobby. It was a big round space that had 2 canoes.
All right, Cowboy Big Boss, you have our next story.
In PE, we played capture the flag outside. There was a blue team and a green team. The blue team won. We are using pedometers in PE too. Pedometers count how many steps we take, but we can't shake them, or else that will count as a step. Coach says we use pedometers to see how much we walk. It helps us to get exercise.
In Discovery Lab, we got to make our own movie about the Apollo mission to the moon using Toontastic. We had partners, and we worked on the iPads together. We drew the NASA scientists, a rocket, and the rover lander. We wrote a script and then recorded our voices telling the story. We had to wear earphones and be quiet when other people were recording.
Okay. In Flesh, we have been working on research projects about the Grand Canyon. We get to pick any topic and make a poster about it. We can pick anything.
Now, Cowboy Big Boss, what topic did you pick for your project?
I picked the formation of the Grand Canyon.
The formation? And what formed the Grand Canyon? An earthquake?
No.
What formed it?
The continental shift.
Oh, okay. And Cowboy James, what topic did you pick?
Same as Cowboy Big Boss, the formation.
All right. Okay. And Cowboy James, you have our next story.
In April, we had the Arts and Writers Fair at Barrett School. There was a lot of art and writing all over the school. There was a book sale too. There was a scavenger hunt. After hunting down the art, we could help paint the mural in the cafeteria. We got to play music.
All right, very good. And with that, we are going to head on over. We have some poetry from the Arts and Writers Fair. So we're going to head on over to the Poetry Powwow. But just a reminder, we'll be right back after this little break. And also taking questions at the end of our show for any of the stories that our Junior Thunder Riders read today. So if you're a slow typist, go ahead and start typing those into our chat room. But right now, let's go to the Poetry Powwow.
Howdy folks, after a long day of roping and riding here on the ranch, me, Rocket, Rawhide, and the Junior Thunder Riders like to go have a seat around the campfire to sing songs, recite poems, swap stories, spin yarns, tell jokes and riddles, and discuss the unusual weather patterns that come to visit us here on the ranch. So stay tuned, because I feel like it's cloudy with a chance of peas tonight.
Hi, my name is Cowgirl Chocolate Thunder, and this is my poem, Love. Love is powerful, love is with someone. Without love is like being lonely in the forest. Love is hard, love is like beats in your heart bursting out. Love is like you and me. Hi, my name is Cowgirl Rosie. I will read a poem to you. I am a kid. I wonder when it's time to play. I hear a dog. I see kids getting shoes. I want to sleep. I am a kid. I pretend to be a flower. I feel happy. I touch books. I worry about my mom. I understand math. I am a kid.
All right, and we're back. So let's go right on over to Cowboy Big Boss for our next story.
In social studies, we are learning about economics. We have been studying 3 kinds of resources: natural, capital, and human resources. We are getting ready to run our crazy crayon factory, where we will be learning about producing and selling a product, crazy crayons.
In math, we are learning about subtraction and counting money. We are practicing with big numbers like 100 and 200. We just started measurement and made rulers and yardsticks. It's fun to measure things around the classroom.
We have been reading and writing in poetry in our class. We wrote many poems and made books for the Art and Writers Fair. We shared our poems with our class and with our dear friend Ariel at home. It was like a poetry slam. We made and dedicated a poem to her. Ever since our friend Ariel got hurt, we have been trying to make her feel better. We made cards and wrote letters to her. Ariel is so nice, and we miss her so much.
And we want to send out a big Radio Ranch get well to Ariel and her sister Sierra. Yep. We can't wait to see you back here at Barrett, but we've got more stories, so over to Cowboy James.
In math, we are learning about... We saw a play at our school called Rosita Roja. It was in Spanish and English, but mostly Spanish. It was the Red Riding Hood story. But it had a detective who did not believe what Rosita Roja said. She said the wolf ate her and her grandmother, but the detective found rocks in the wolf's belly. We saw another play. It was called A Pirate Play. The 5th grade made it. There was a lot of singing, and it was very funny. The costumes were awesome.
All right, now on Rosita Roja, so did the detective determine whether she had actually been eaten, or did the wolf only eat the rocks?
We don't know, because since the detective found rocks in the wolf's belly, she was still walking, so she wasn't gone, so the wolf just probably ate some rocks.
Okay. All right, Cowboy Big Boss?
We have tadpoles in our class. We have 5 of them. Some people gave them names. Lolly, Tootsie, Fred, and Jeff. It looks like the back legs are growing on the tadpoles, but they are still small. They eat spinach and live in pond water. We will put the tadpoles back before they grow their front legs. Every morning somebody in our class gives the tadpole report. Having tadpoles will help us learn about life cycles.
All right. And last story, over to Cowboy James.
In April, we had 2 birthdays. Happy birthday, Catherine and Geronimo.
All right, and that brings us to Radio Ranch Yahoo for the birthdays. 1, 2, 3.
Yahoo!
All right. And let's head on over to our chat room. I know we have one question. I believe it's, what are your favorite colors? So, Cowboy Big Boss, let's start with you. What's your favorite color?
Red.
And so, you're going to probably be looking for crazy crayons that are red, right?
Right.
All right. And Cowboy James, what is your favorite color?
Blue.
All right. And are the crayons look like pencils, like regular crayons?
No, they look they're like different shapes and they look kind of odd.
They can be a circle, a heart, a star, whatever you want.
A pencil, whatever kind of design you want.
Very cool.
They make odd designs.
A follow-up question to that is, what is your favorite type of crazy crayon?
So then what is your favorite type?
A star.
Okay, and Cowboy James?
Star.
All right.
And they want to let us know that Ariel is back today.
Oh, wow.
Yay.
Congratulations.
We already knew that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
We already did.
Fantastic. Okay.
She got hurt because of a car crash.
Okay.
This is a class for Mr.
Jurkevics, yes. Mr. Jurkevics.
Hi. We were wondering why these cowboys wanted to save the ranch.
Well, see, in order to save the ranch, we wanted to be able to keep our cows and our chickens and pigs and growing the harvest that we do, the vegetables that we give. And we didn't want it to be taken over by those evil mad scientists that wanted to turn it radioactive.
Yep.
Any other comments by our other ranchers? All that is true. Anything else you'd like to add?
Nah.
Save the sheep.
Yeah, we would also do that.
And you like your vegetables like spinach, just like the
Farm
tadpoles?
to table.
I don't really like spinach, but there's like these little spinach buns that I love. I love them.
Okay, so that is it for this edition of Radio Ranch. We'll be back again next week with a whole new set of Junior Thunder Riders, and we'll see you then.